An inmate at FCI Hazelton is now facing additional charges after officials say that he threatened someone from inside the prison. The U.S. Attorney's Office says 37-year-old Michael Carter has been indicted on 11 counts of transmitting threatening communication in interstate commerce.
Hello, y'all. Welcome to Bamm Raw TV. I'm Bamm, a.k.a. the 411 Giant. Hit the like button, hit that subscribe, and that bell icon. And this episode here is a continuation on the hazards and dangers of USP Hazelton in West Virginia, the place where Whitey Bulger was killed. The Irish mob, Irish Bulger was killed and tried to dethrone. Now, I told y'all how volatile this place was, and I gave you an idea why. What happened to me at Hazelton? I was at Hazelton for roughly 2 years, close to 2 years. So out of the time being there 2 years, I only spent 3 months on the compound. I was only on the compound for 3 months out of almost 2 years there. Now, why was I in the hole? It wasn't rained in. I can guarantee you that. Ain't nobody come at me. What happened to me was that I ended up catching assault on officer. We was coming back from rec, and officer in Hazelton, because they keep you locked down so much and don't have much interaction with you because you stay locked down, they like to, and they predominantly white down there. So they kind of like try to push and shove and intimidate you because they're actually afraid when you're walking around. They'd rather see you locked down. They get nervous when you're walking around. You can't, in Hazelton, USP Hazelton, you don't move through the yard. You don't go out through the yard and move. You do all your movements through. They don't have the open yard when you go out. You go to the yard through a tunnel. Everything you do, you go through a tunnel. They do not operate letting you go. All other, that's another way that is backwards. All the other penitentiaries, you go out on the yard. You only use the tunnels when it's snowing, when there's something going on. In fact, on the yard where they working on something or doing something, but they can't have you out there while people on the yard. But you don't do it. But in Hazelton, USP Hazelton, in West Virginia, you do all your movements through the tunnels. Now, coming through that tunnel, these officers, they're trying to get you to and fro because you ain't got no open yard going on. And some of them actually don't know how to talk to you when they saying this. They was already angry at, I guess, the South dudes because of what had happened to an informant of theirs. So they rushing us through the yard. They rushing us through the hallway. And they, get on here, dude. Get off this wall. Don't you stop and talk to nobody. Hey man, when we walking through a yard, we would be able to talk to somebody going on. That's y'all with this here, man. You the one, you created this situation, and then you gonna make us pay for it. Oh man, if I see my own bum, stop and see do he needs something or whatever, if he in another unit. You get smart or something, man. So a few people come up. A few people come up when I'm talking to the officer going on. The South also. So the officer, he get nervous. And so he get nervous. He step back and he called and tell the people, hey, listen here, stop them individual there. The little short one, blase, stop him and going on when he going in the door. So I go in the door. Officer tell me, hey, step over that way. I'm right here. You step over that way. It was a bag of trash right there in the way. So I guess he wanted me to step through the trash or step over the trash. I kept forward and walked right on. I walked forward. I bumped him, moved him out the way, and kept on going. So when I moved him out the way and kept on going, everybody was, he called for bag up and police were walking around. They looking. I guess they looking for me or they looking for the individuals that was on the hallway or whatever. And so I'm in my cell and I got a gallon of wine. I'm in my cell, so I'm busting open the gallon of wine, and I sit there and I hear some ruckus out there, and they tell me the little dude from Tennessee had nothing to do with this, basically, but the little dude from Tennessee, didn't really, I had just met him and everything. He was walking, and they in there, they in an uproar. So everybody, get out the way, move, get out the way, this and that, move. What, this and that. And so they push the dude like, say, man, watch y'all pushing on me. Go, you shut up, I'm gonna take you down. Dude, like, man, I'm a grown man. You can't tell me shut up. So him and the dude grab him. Now he wanna show the police want to show his dumbness. And he grabbed the little dude and tried to wrestle the dude down. And the little dude wasn't no little dude. He was a younger dude, but he was yoked up and he wasn't going for it. Now the officer showed up getting mad because he looked bad now, so now they had to run over and they get to tussle with the dude. And so at that time, there was 2 officers on him. And at that time, I hear the people hollering, and get off of him, you're choking him. And then so I pop open the door. I heard that. I said, man, what the heck going on? All this was going on all the time. I'm in the cell getting ready to drink, don't know what's going on. So I run up out there, and so I want to see who they got on the ground. So I'm pushing through guys. Some guys standing up talking going on. So I push it. It's a circle around them talking and hollering, tell them to turn the dude loose. So I pushed them out the way. So I see the officer and I step right next to him. He choking the guy, and the guy, they done already, the other one that helped him put the guy in handcuffs, but the one who got slammed down, trying to slam him down, he's still in his feeling and he's still choking the guy. So I tell him, I said, you got him, man. You got him. Quit choking him. You got him. You get the L back. I said, man, you got the man. Turn him loose, man. You got him in restraint. What did you steady choking him for? I said, get back. Going on. I said, man, I'm telling you, boy, stop choking the man. I did not tell him. I hit him. Bam. When I hit him, the other one was standing right there. So when I hit him, I raised up to see what the other one going to do. He gone. He took off. So when he took off, I hit him again. I meant, get off the man. So when he got off the man, he going on. By then, they started rushing in. They had already previously called for assistance anyway. So they started rushing. They come through the door. So they started rushing, and we got the tussling going on. They finally 4 or 5 of them get me down. And they put their foot in my back and pull me up. And they take me to what's supposed to take me to the hole. But other little guys, other dudes from the south, when they was trying to wrestle with me, they was running and taking off on officers, and they was getting into it back and forth, turning me loose, this and that. So they ended up locking up 7 of us at the time, but they took the other 6 to the hole, and they took me straight to the lieutenant office. When they took me to the lieutenant office, they put me in a room in the lieutenant office. In the room, they put me in the room. So I'm in the room, and they bring me up in the room, and Lieutenant Mouse come in and tell me, you want to put your hand on my officer? I said, man, I'm trying to save somebody's life, man. The policy says that if an inmate or staff, anybody in danger, you can use necessary force to save an individual's life. And that's what I was doing. Oh yeah, so you think you're a lawyer now, huh? I tell you what, I'm gonna give you a shot. I'm gonna give you a shot at me and tell you, take the cuff out of him. I said, you got 4 more other people in here with you. Now take you a shot. And then I'm looking at the way they're moving up on me. I said, oh, they gonna do it anyway, so I might as well get something in. So I hit him, bam. When I hit him, them sons started whooping on me and going on. So they got me again, cuffed me back up, laid me on the floor. Came in there. They didn't feed me. 2 days passed by. They hadn't fed me. I was laying in there on the floor. They hadn't fed me, hadn't let me use the bathroom, nothing. I was getting up and pissing over in the corner. And finally, some brothers, there was Air Rookins. They come up there with their job. They cleaned up the office. And they came up there when they were cleaning up in the office. They see me laying on the floor. And they said, say, Bamm, that you? I said, yeah, man, it's me. He said, man, your people know you up here? I said, no, I don't think nobody know I'm up here. I said, man, they ain't fed me. They ain't gonna let me use the bathroom, such. They said, okay, well, we got it, man. Look, we got you. We're gonna let your people know. So they went and told C Murder. And C Murder went peep. He got some of the homeboy from the south. John Bailey, all them, and he go tell the police, hey, look here, tell the lieutenants and tell them to listen. We heard you got our homeboy up in here. You take him to the hole where he can get a shower, use the bathroom, and get the regular treatment just like everybody else. But we gonna shut this Jimmy down. I didn't know what had transpired through the conversation until later on. So they took me to the hole. They took me to the hole around the rest of the homeboys and everything. And they told me, yeah, we've been over here wondering where you was. The other 6, they were telling me, we've been over here wondering where you was and everything. So I was charged. I was charged for it. And I was indicted in January. And I eventually ended up getting time for it. They charged me with assaulting the officer in the context of his duty. And they got 2 knives and some tobacco from me. And so that's what happened to me on that phase in USP Hazelton. Thank you again. Love you. Hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. I'll give you the next story about USP Hazelton.
And 5 investigates with some exclusive information on Whitey Bulger, transferred to a federal prison with a reputation for violence just 12 hours before he was found murdered in his cell.
Karen Anderson is here right now with the details. Karen?
And these new questions tonight are about why Bulger was moved to that West Virginia prison and allowed to be in the general population. It's a mystery deepened by prison records we reviewed.
Whitey Bulger was 89 years old with serious health problems. So why was he sent to a dangerous prison in West Virginia where he was found murdered? Prison records reviewed by 5 investigates only raise more questions. Bulger had been in a segregation unit in a Florida prison for 8 months. The records say he'd been found guilty of conduct which disrupts, most like threatening staff, which Bulger denied. In early October, Bulger was approved for a transfer. Now here, the mystery deepens. The reason given in the records, a Code 332, medical treatment completed, which means he can be returned to general population. Bulger was also given a health classification that indicated he was relatively healthy. That's another mystery considering his poor physical health and age. Sources tell 5 investigates one of the inmates now under investigation for Bulger's murder is Springfield mobster Freddie Geese. When prison cell doors were unlocked at 6:15 in the morning, sources say other inmates went into Bulger's cell and beat him with a padlock inside of a sock.
Now, we've asked the Federal Bureau of Prisons for a comment. So far, no response. Karen Anderson, 5 Investigate.